everybody, welcome to the Lunar Lowdown with me, Sally Nerney. This is the lowdown for the new moon of June 21st, where we have the sun and the moon together at 5 degrees of Gemini, which is the solstice point. Summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. 5 degrees of Gemini marks the solstice point, the physical fact that we on planet Earth are at the turning point in that ellipse that we make around the sun in our yearly journey. Here you can see the axis of the Earth is pointed towards the sun in the north and away from the sun in the south. This new moon is also an eclipse. This describes the physical fact that the sun and moon are sitting on the openings, the windows, the portals into the collective karma of this moment. And lest we forget, Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto are still doing their dance around the edges of Sagittarius and Capricorn, with Pluto and Jupiter tightly together. And Mercury is retrograde too. So many things are layered into this new moon. So let all that go. Don't be overwhelmed by all the details. I invite you instead to embrace a surrendering into forces that are larger than you. In this layered moment, in this important phase, in this important year, we are infused right now by Gemini, the twins. This is a constellation that understands duality and unity. Let's place this into context. As the third constellation of the zodiac, after Aries, who emerges from the void, after Taurus, who clothes this impulse to become with vibration, with matter, begins to sense. Now we reach Gemini, the twins. Look to the symbol of Gemini. It is a doorway into all the colors of the rainbow, to all the possible outcomes and imaginative ways forward. Here in Gemini, we encounter cell replication, multiplicity, growth, constellation of paradoxes and possibilities. Look again at this symbol for Gemini that mediates the power of this constellation. You can see how this two-ness creates an alchemical chamber, a cooking vessel where things can begin to happen. Let us go deeper still into this magic glyph, this sacred symbol that mediates the forces of Gemini to us, like a tarot card, to notice that these two beings of the twins are unified in their listening to the earth, in their sensing of the sky. And notice the central pillar formed between them. This vessel is a meeting point, not only between these two individual beings, but also between these realms of earth and sky. This is by way of saying, within the deep complexity of this astrological moment, this political moment, this ecological moment, we can creatively collaborate with one another, and we can remember our place as beings of starlight, woven temporarily to matter, woven to earth. Within this current moment of fear, confusion, scarcity, illness, loss, death, we can choose to stay within an echo chamber of ourselves, our conflicts, our projections, what we already know, what we believe to be true, our narratives, our stories, our battle lines, our affiliations, or we can engage our higher calling. We can listen to the earth and we can listen to the sky and sense to the intermingling within us and between us. How? We pause, we ground, and we enter into this symbol, finding that space within us and between us. Recognizing that space is holy and sacred. And we receive from above. And we receive from below. Being present, being still with the irritating paradoxes and the stressful unknowings. It is our work now to strengthen this alchemical chamber within us and between us for the transformation that's already underway within and around. It is bigger than you, and therefore you're not in charge of it, but you are needed to participate within it. Use the resources given to us, this peak of solstice, this karmic window of eclipse, and this intimacy of new moon in the twins. We stake our claim deep within the earth, and we reach our consciousness up into the stars. And we extend our hearts into the field around us, nurturing the vessels of transformation between us. This is Gemini. This is exploration. This is the marriage of heaven and earth within you, sacred human being. Aho. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.